Hi everyone, I'm Deshana and I'm going to show you the operational skills of a middle schooler. This is Chris Marie and she's going to be showing us what she can do. Hi Chris Marie, can you please tell me which glass of water has more water?
They both have the same amount.
And if I pour this glass of water into this glass, which glass of water has more now?
But they still have the same amount.
Why do you say that?
Because when it was in this glass, it was the same as in this glass, and you just poured what was in that glass into this one. So it has to be the same.
Thank you Chris Marie, this shows that she is able to display conservation skills. Now onto the classification skills. Chris Marie, can you please sort out these items into the representative categories? Why did you sort them out like that?
Because these were red and round, this is what you can write with, and these are bananas.
Thank you. This shows that she is able to classify certain items. Chris Marie, can you please count the number of items here and represent the number on this board? The way she wrote the number 7 is a representation of combinatorial skills. She's able to count the number and represent the quantity as a symbol. Lastly, Chris Marie, can you please tell me why we do not touch a stove?
Because it's hot and it will hurt.
So, do you not touch it because it's hot, and why is the stove hot?
The stove is hot because you use it to cook food on it.
This is an indication that children of middle school age have skills of metacognition and they are able to answer a question thinking beyond the simple confines of the stove just being hot or the stationery just being the same color.
Thank you, Deshana.
Would you look at that? It's break time. Let's go to the playground.
One of the developmental tasks associated with the middle school years is one of self-evaluation. It is during this period that a child looks at themselves and establishes their competencies and pitfalls in a number of various fields. Many children feel the need to compare themselves and seek approval of others, and this gives rise to the pressures of conformity and competition. The outcomes of this personal reflection process can either lead to a heightened sense of self-confidence or self-doubt. We are now going to zoom into the playground environment where the children are playing a game that mirrors the concepts of self-efficacy.
Come on, let's play. England, Ireland, Scotland, Wales, inside, outside, inside, art. If Kate can play this game, so can I. England, Ireland, Scotland, Wales, inside, outside, inside, art. Shreddy, don't you want to play? It seems like so much fun. Okay, since you convinced me. England, Ireland, Scotland, Wales, inside, outside, inside, art. This game looks like so much fun. I also want to play. England, Ireland, Scotland, Wales, inside, outside, inside, art. Sticky, don't you want to try? I don't really know how to play, but I guess I can give it a try. England, Ireland, Scotland, Wales, inside, outside, inside, art.
A very dull boy. Our next story reveals how this ancient adage was proven to be true by two researchers, Andrea Jakova and Peter Banderas from HBSC.
These two researchers have conducted extensive research and have concluded that the developmental task skills acquisition is especially influenced by an increase in extramural activities. We now move live to Lunga, live from Czechoslovakia.
Good evening, students. We are joined here today by two fantastic researchers who are going to enlighten us about their recent discoveries. So, Mr. Palura, what discoveries have you and your colleague made with regards to middle schoolers?
It's Bandura.
Yes, Palura.
No, Bandura. Well, basically, we have discovered that greater involvement in OLTAs, or organized leisure time activities, improves the mental health of children.
Interesting. So how has this improved their development?
Well, when children play, they have an increased amount of dopamine, which is a hormone in their brains, which allows them to concentrate better. Thus, playtime gives the opportunity.
Well, we know how the science works, but how have the kids responded to this?
Well, basically, we took 2 classes. One class was given greater playtime and the other not. Both were tasked to learn in 3 times tables, and the results are as follows.
3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21.
It is evident that this child who has had extra playtime is easily able to acquire the skills, whereas
3, 4, 7, 20.
not so much.
So clearly, kids who don't play are dumb.
No, that's not what we mean.
But kids need to learn as well. They have so much in their school curriculum that they need to learn. It's not always play.
Yes, that is true, but a school system that places heavy emphasis on academics only can lead to feelings of inferiority in children.
Yes, because it's during this phase, the middle school years, where children experience the psychosocial crisis of industry versus inferiority.
So it's either they work in a factory or they feel as if they're not good enough to work in a factory.
What my colleague means to say is that during this period, children experience what is known as industry, which is an eagerness to learn new things. But this eagerness can be easily hampered by feelings of inferiority if children are unable to master certain skills, such as academic skills. Therefore, by giving children extra playtime, we give them a better opportunity to develop and master these skills, especially in academics.
And the world makes sense again. Keep skipping class and play hide and seek if you want to get those A's and B's. Back to you in studio.
Now it's time for a quick ad.
Hey everybody, I'm Dave Pilkey, the creator of Captain Underpants. When I was a kid, I loved to pick out my own books and read for fun. Even though I had dyslexia, I still knew that reading opened up valuable universes filled with humor and adventure. Unfortunately, many of the adults in my life looked down on my choices. They thought my selections were frivolous, with very little substance and no educational value whatsoever. And they said things like,
"Can't you find something more substantial?"
and
"That's not in your reading level. Why do you already have enough books like that?"
Even though I think they were trying to be helpful, to me it sounded more like criticism, like my choices were stupid or childish, and to be honest, it made me want to stop reading altogether and go find something else to do. Back then, those adults were not aware of the research that would be done about the power of choosing your own books and reading just for fun. They didn't know that kids who regularly read for fun are more likely to excel in vocabulary, spelling, and math. And students who choose what they read tend to be more motivated, read more, and show greater language and literacy development. Today we have the research that shows all those things and more.
If you just read because you have to read, it's no fun.
I don't know why people don't like reading if they can get the things that they want, they're interested in and everything.
In education, it's like a powerful thing to have.
I want to try to challenge myself and learn new words and bigger words. I really like the word gigantic for some reason.
If you don't like reading, you're missing out all the fun.
I read whenever I can. I read in the car. I'm not supposed to because supposedly to fix your eyes. But I eat a lot of carrots, so that's my justification.
You feel the emotion. It's like, oh.
Reading makes me happy because
It's different aspects of life, while it has also unreal things, unreality.
They're not exactly talking to me, but I'm like there still.
When I read the book and the person is able to like conquer all the hindrances and things that's happening, I feel I can also do it.
It helps me make the right choice.
I've had friends.
We know that when it comes to kids and reading, there is no such thing as a guilty pleasure. So spread the word. Choosing your own books and reading for fun is good for the brain. And if it becomes a habit, it can be life-changing. Just one more reason why reading gives you superpowers.
Have you and your imaginary friend parted ways? Do you feel sensitive to the norms of your social environment? peer group. Are you all alone with no one to play with? Well, look no further. Buy yourself a Bobby today. Bobby's sure to be your best friend and he will share your desired intimate relationship. Bobby will eradicate all your sensitivity to social norms. Bobby will even help you develop an appreciation for different viewpoints. Call us now on 01151-BOBBY and our friendly consultants will be of service because to us, a friend in need is a friend indeed. Each Bobby is provided separately. Terms and conditions apply. BuyBobby.com is approved by MEC Friendin Umhlobo from the Department of Friend Services. The BuyBobby service is limited to children between the ages of 6 to 12 years.
An urgent announcement to all students. To the student who stole Principal Mokwene's Justin Bieber coffee mug, please return it. She's in great distress. It was a limited edition, guys. Please.
Now, on a more pressing issue.
Hey there, kiddo. Back again? That's a nasty case of gang violence you got there. Have they been using you as a lookout again? Well, don't you worry. Take a drop of this on a cube of sugar, and it'll keep you safe, okay? And if anyone says otherwise, send them to me. Remember, take one drop on a cube of sugar. It worked for Teddy.
Abre a porta! Abre! Abre que eu estou mandando, vambora! O trabalho tá aí, vambora!
OMG, this is so hectic.
Oh my gosh. Good thing Tiger Bug Training Unit is close by.
Guys, my nose is bleeding. Forget that. We've got better things to worry about. Come.
Okay, team. Coming together is the beginning. Staying together is progress. But working together is success. As a team, we cannot work alone. The individual is not stronger than the team. Unity is our greatest strength. No one is stronger than all of us. No one is stronger than all of us. Our goal here today is to win. So go out there and win.
We need to change our personal goals to group goals. We need to learn about the sharing of work, skills, and the uniqueness of everyone's position. Remember, guys, team is an acronym for
Together, everyone achieves more. As a team, we as common people can achieve uncommon results.
Whatever the mind can conceive, the mind can achieve. So go out there and let's win.
1, 2, 3, Tiger Marties!
Now for the principal's address.
The central process during the middle school years is education, and our school prides itself on providing our children with the basic tools for learning, as well as a sound code of conduct that emphasizes respect towards adults and peers. The prime adaptive ego quality is competence, and this provides the children with the necessary confidence to take part in any situation and to succeed. Primarily during middle school years, a core pathology is inertia, yet our school prides itself on being inclusive towards everyone, and thus promoting enthusiasm, energy, and confidence to take part in all situations. Here at Tiger Bug Middle School, we believe that every child